Hi, it's Tara. I'm back with another video, and this time I'm doing one of my most recent purchases, and this is from the house of Serge Lutens. As you know, it's like one of my favorite, and this is Borneo 1834, and this is basically the famous gratte-ciel bottle. Gratte-ciel means skyscraper in French, and this is like a opaque black bottle with a matte placard right here, and then the name of the perfume right here. So this is Borneo. Borneo is an island in Indonesia, one of the bigger islands, the biggest island probably, and that's where the orangutans came from and all sorts of other stuff. So basically this is an homage to cacao and to patchouli. So this is not a blind buy. Okay, so gratte-ciel bottles are insanely expensive, especially if you buy them in America. But if you go to France, it's a little less. But where I got this bottle, and I also got this two Penhaligon bottles, is from Harrod's. Harrod's is a famous department store in the UK, actually in London. But yes, they actually sell online to the US perfumes that are highly discounted. So this one I got for, a lot less than the price that I would have paid. Unfortunately, they also charge 10% VAT, which is taxes. In California, it's like 8.75 maybe for my city. But that's 2% extra. Plus, they also charge a flat fee of $42 to ship from London to US, which is not bad because, that's not as much as I saved. So all in all, I bought this and two Penhaligons, and I saved quite a lot of money, enough for it to be worth it for me. But anyways, I wanted to tell you about this perfume because a lot of people might not know it. It's not readily available for sampling because I don't think Serge Lutens actually has much of a presence in the US anymore. It kind of got crowded out by all the, vanilla and new coming niche fragrances. But Serge Lutens was one of the original type of avant-garde perfume houses that came. They were very early, forerunners, and back then they kind of started the spicy, and all these other things that are now considered staple pieces and stuff like that. So they were very daring back in the day. But then now all the other houses have kind of caught up, and I don't know if they still have the same cachet in the US as they do, maybe in Europe or elsewhere. But I still love them. They're one of my most collected houses. I have, after Galan, I actually have the most Serge Lutens scents in my collection, and this was one of them. So if you like cacao, and this is not the sweet cocoa or chocolate or anything, it's like a powdery, earthy kind of cacao, the real thing. It's like unsweetened chocolate, about to be processed. And then it has amazing patchouli. This is patchouli that is very earthy. It's not standing in the background. This is in your face kind of patchouli, a slightly oily, gaseous, camphoric. It has a slightly, by camphoric I mean it has a refreshing kind of minty, almost cooling effect to it. It's slightly oily and gassy, and that with the cacao and these other notes are just stunning. So I really, really love this. This was not a blind buy though. I've been eyeing this for many years, and I have not been wanting to, take the plunge until I saw it on the Harrod's website for that good price. And that was what convinced me to get it. So that's this. If you ever get a chance to to sample this, go for it. It's quite challenging. It's not like your usual vanilla, fruity, light. This is like kind of challenging, but for me, it's really worth the challenge. I really love it. I really love it. I think also because I have an Asian background, so I'm not afraid of medicinal type smells. You know what I mean? This smells like medicinal Asian like oils and ointments and stuff like that that I remember fondly from my childhood. Okay, so now that we're doing that, let's do this. So this is the Penhaligons, one of the Penhaligons that I got. So this was also deeply discounted. This I bought blind because Penhaligons is also hard to sample in person in the US. You have to go to the website and order samples and whatnot. There used to be a San Francisco store, but alas, no more. I don't think Americans don't really like appreciate like Penhaligons. It started out as a British bespoke brand, like it was a barbershop for guys, and then now it's turned into like an international like house. They have many labels. I mean, they have many perfumes, let's just put it that way. And a lot of people know them for the super expensive ones with the animal heads, the portraits. And I do have a few portraits, but I actually think like some of their older ones, like Vara, which I did a video on. It's like an Indian carrot rose was one of their best, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So I also have a lot of Penhaligons too. I'm like an aficionado, but a lot of the portraits I really don't feel is worth their price tag. So I bought this blind because I've been wanting a vanilla that is kind of spicy and resinous, and a lot of people have said that Babylon was really good. And I do have to say it is really good. It's not a bad perfume, but I feel like in America, it's not that unique. You know what I mean? It's not that unique. But what is unique is its sister, and I don't know where the heck I put it. But anyways, the newest one of this line is called The Legacy of Petra. And that one is outstanding. So that one I super love. Petra is an old, one of those lost Middle Eastern cities that is hacked out of the red rocks out in the desert, and it's like legendary. So it's like a beautiful, legendary, exotic place in the Middle East. And yeah, so the reason why I like that one a lot more than this is because there is a huge note of matcha. I mean, it's not matcha, okay, but to me it smells like matcha. It's kind of bittersweet, but they say it's green tea, vanilla with lots of fennel and licorice and whatnot, and woods. So to me, that one is really outstanding. I will show a picture of it right here. So if you do want to have an unusual vanilla that is kind of bittersweet and really rich, interesting, I would do the Legend of Petra versus this one. But you do have to like matcha, or you have to like sort of like earthy, bittersweet, green notes versus like pure sweet vanilla. So that one is like a green aromatic vanilla licorice one. Thank you. Bye.